I have the list of what you need to avoid to stay out of the ER. So, listen, this is good information. This is an ER doctor that has a list of things that put people in the emergency room.
Like sudden injuries or sicknesses?
No, these are sudden. These are actions that people take that
Okay, all right, I understand.
you can avoid or be very, very careful when doing this stuff.
So it's not like fried food's not going to be on the list.
No, it's not a health issue. It's like no.
My fried food consumption will eventually put me in the ER.
It will
after I have my first heart attack.
These are more immediate. This is not like artery hardening over time.
Just making sure.
So according to this doctor, this is Dr. Pratt.
All right.
Who is an emergency medicine physician at the University of Chicago Medical Center.
It's a pretty reputable place, right?
Yeah, and has a whole list of things that will put you in the ER. Do you know what and Fester, dude, you're an accident waiting to happen with these. Do you know what particular item that people wear that they see people all day long having an incident or accident because of this?
Thongs?
What?
Thongs?
Thongs? No,
Yeah,
why would thongs?
I don't know.
No.
What do people wear that
Hold
can
on.
cause
What's your rationale for saying thongs?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of things that people wear that could get, wedged or pulled or rip something.
Dude, it's
I don't know.
Crocs.
Okay, yes.
People that stumble and trip with Crocs. Crocs are putting people in the emergency room nationwide on a daily basis.
I love Crocs. I'm wearing them right now.
Yeah, well, of course you are. We know that about you.
Best shoes ever.
You'll go to a funeral wearing Crocs, I'm sure.
Listen.
Do they make funeral Crocs?
Yeah, they're black.
Yeah.
Yes, you wear them at funerals.
They make black Crocs?
They make every color Crocs.
I know. You know, I've never had a pair of Crocs on my feet.
If I never put on another pair of shoes except for Crocs for my entire life, I'm fine.
And Michelle, you've never had Crocs on either, have you?
Mm-mm.
Michelle and I have never tried a pair of Crocs. All right, so that's just the tip of the iceberg here. So he sees people all the time with Crocs injuries and broken ankles, people tripping, falling.
Whatever. This guy's on the take from like Hoka. They paid him off.
By the way, I tried Hokas like 5 years ago.
What? You don't like Hokas?
Michelle just went. Did you hear Michelle?
I heard was that a snort or a chort? What was
Snortle.
All right, you can't use some of the terminology that you've used in the past. So I put Hokas on, and I think I bought the Pambondis.
Yeah.
I think
They have the Pambondis.
They have the Pambondi Hokas.
Mm-hmm.
I think I bought the Bondis. That's what they're called, the Bondis.
You bought them or you tried them on?
No, I bought them.
Okay.
You bought 'em.
I bought somebody we knew convinced me to try Hokas.
Yeah, like every doctor and nurse I've ever seen in the last 4 or 5 years has Hokas on.
Michelle, what happened when I wore Hokas?
It changed your gait, and you walked seemingly with a little,
What?
like you needed some assistance, like a toddler that needed assistance.
Michelle said I was walking like that Seinfeld episode where Kramer had like too much Novocaine.
Yes. I mean, you definitely,
Michelle said that the Hokas made me walk kind of spastic.
Okay.
Can I say that? Is that cancelable, spastic?
We'll find out. I'm sure I can think of a couple people that are probably waiting to call the manager of the radio station as soon as the show's over.
Michelle forced me to stop wearing Hokas.
I was like, yeah, you're not wearing those.
I was walking funny.
You looked vulnerable.
It looked like I had some issues.
You did. Yeah. You did.
So Michelle single-handedly stopped me from wearing Hokas. And, I wore them for a couple of weeks, maybe a month. And then going back to regular sneakers, it felt really weird.
Really? Yeah, because the Hokas are so awesome.
Well, because you're wearing them?
By the way, I've got a brand, because I bought 2 pair.
Right.
And I have one completely unworn pair, like a relic. It's like, I think they're like 20. These are probably 8 or 9 years old now.
Right. But they're still good.
And I've got a brand new pair. Maybe I should Maybe I should try to give those away.
Well,
Yeah.
like as a prize at the radio station, if you
Yeah.
get men who wear size 8.5.
9.5.
Oh, apologies.
All right. So, hang on a sec. Michelle's on, or Chloe's on hold. Yeah, Chloe's calling in, our daughter. Yes, Chloe.
Okay, Mom, do you remember a story that happened when Dad wore those shoes?
No.
What?
We
What?
were somewhere driving, and he was wearing his shoes, and we had to pull over to get gas. And Dad had to get out to pump the gas. And a man, a stranger, came up and asked Dad if he needed help.
See?
That's what I remember.
See? Maybe I wasn't with you guys when that happened.
Because the Hokas look like some kind of special orthopedic shoe or something.
Yeah, a special
a man
brain
came
shoe.
over. Yeah. He was like, "Sir, do you need some help pumping the gas?"
Man.
See? There you go. I was not alone in my assessment of how they
Listen.
made you appear.
You are making so many enemies right now by dissing Hokas.
What are you?
I mean,
All right, let's go to the Hoka enemy lines. If you're angry at my characterization of Hokas,
we're going to get back to this medical doctor,
yeah.
keep you out of the
Yeah,
ER list later.
Yeah.
no, I'm going to get right into. I'm going to do the list quickly,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
we'll
All
get
right.
we'll get some Hoka calls. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. So I quit wearing the Hokas because they made me walk funny.
They did. They made you walk funny. I walked behind you and I was like, yeah, you got to get rid of those.
Michelle forced me to get the hell out of the Hokas.
Well, I was worried about changing your gait. Like, how does that also change, your feet, your spine, your hip? Like,
Yeah.
Maybe
I
he's
don't
been
know.
walking wrong all the other time.
Oh, and the Hoka fix things?
No.
It's the super
Chance,
padded.
Buster.
Maybe we're supposed to walk like that.
No.
All right.
We've just
No.
All right, let's go to the Hoka phones. 800-990-1047. You agree with Michelle's assessment of me and Hokas, or do you totally disagree? Are you a total Hoka lunatic? All right, Michelle, say bye to Chloe.
Bye, Chloe.
I'd also like to add that I bought Hokas because they were recommended to me for running, and they did not change my gait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be the person. It could be operator
Well,
error.
and that's the other thing is that you are sort of spastic in your motions and how you like how Fester's already said acknowledged that there's something going on up your associations. So I could see where you pumping gas with the Hokas on might make someone else think
please
that you need
stop.
some help.
All right, bye, Chloe. 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. The Hoka sneakers. Would you like to comment on our discussion we just had? Do you love them? Have they changed your walk? Do you agree that what Michelle said, that she got me out of the Hokas because they made me walk funny? Agree or disagree? 800-990-1047. 800-990-1047. All right, quickly, let me blow through Dr. Pratt's University of Chicago Medical Center list of things that'll put you in the ER.
But I do have something to say about that other one that's coming up.
Oh, okay. So number in no particular order, these are just dangerous things that'll put you in the ER.
Right.
People that wear Crocs will put you in the ER. Then, Michelle, this next one happened to you.
Yes, it did.
Don't slice an avocado in a hurry. The number of avocado cutting injuries where people slice their hands, they need stitches. Michelle, within the last year or so, you
Yep.
sliced yourself cutting an avocado.
It was my ring finger, and thank goodness I did not have. We were in the house, so I don't normally wear my wedding band around the house when I'm doing stuff. And thank goodness I didn't have it on. But I went to try to take that pit or that seed, whatever the heck that thing is,
It's
out.
called a pit.
The pit.
Pit.
Yeah.
Went to stab it with a knife to get it out.
In fact, I call it the Brad Pitt.
The serrated knife went right through, sliced my finger, like where meets the hand.
Yep.
And they couldn't stitch it. She was like, I can't. There's no real way to stitch that. We just had to sort of steri strip it.
All right, every line is jammed. So let me go through the
let's
list
go.
quickly, then we'll go to phones on this. All right, so Crocs,
Avocados.
don't slice an avocado in a hurry. These are things that will put you in the ER, according to an ER doc. Next is trampolines. And I've always heard this. Trampolines are dangerous as hell.
Yeah.
Worst toy to buy your child.
Yeah.
Well, how about the ones where it has the netting that keeps
I don't think that
inside?
changes anything.
Right.
That only kind of confines the injury.
Thank you. Yes.
Listen to this. Over 800,000 injuries were reported associated with trampolines between 2009 and 2018.
Mhm.
Almost 1 million injuries because of trampolines.
I'll tell you right now, the funniest joke I've ever heard, well, maybe not ever, is how they used to call it an Olean before your mom got on.
Okay.
Then they called it a trampoline.
Oh, can we stop?
Oh,
All right.
Fester.
Julian will appreciate that
stop.
joke. He
All right,
likes your mom jokes.
So, doctor says when I hear trampoline, he says we're not going to that birthday party. So he's saying that when like his kids are invited to a birthday party and it's gonna be like a trampoline party, they say no.
A bounce house is much safer than a trampoline
Yeah.
because at least your air is helping you.
Next item: don't pet strange dogs.
Duh.
Yeah, the number of dog bites, like people petting a stranger's dog, the number of dog bites that he sees out of control. All right. Don't ride without a helmet, the number of head injuries, obviously. So those are like everyday things that put people in the ER. So if you want to avoid it, just follow those instructions.
I legitimately do every one of these things, from wearing Crocs while I cut avocados, petting strange dogs.
All right, let's go to
I
phones.
do all these things.
Every line is jammed.
And a trampoline.
800-990-1047. So questions about the Hokas.
Before we take any calls,
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, you're making enemies by talking about Hoka's making you walk like you have a special.
Wait a minute. I'm not
special
making
condition.
I'm not making enemies, Michelle.
You are making people are passionate about these stupid shoes. Nurses, doctors swear by them.
I bought Hokas at a friend's recommendation, and then Michelle forced me to stop wearing them because they made me walk all weird. All right, Donna in Tampa. Donna, hi. You're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, go ahead, Donna. We're great.
All right. So I was a runner for a little over 6 years, and my last marathon, it was warm. I swelled up. I couldn't get the shoes loose enough. They were bothering me.
Right.
Well, as it turns out, I ended up with a trapped nerve in one of my feet.
Oh,
And
man.
ended up with surgery.
All right.
Ended up with surgery. It's called Morton's neuroma. And honestly, I think it was from wearing the Hokas. I quit wearing Hokas, and I'm fine.
Oh, wow. All right, Donna, thanks for the
You're
call.
blaming the Hokas on your swollen feet?
All right, Lori.
It's not their fault.
Oh, Lori, is this? It says new nurse. Is this the woman that just passed the nursing exam? Hang on a sec. Let me grab. What line is Lori on? Lori's on 4. Yeah. All right, Lori. Hi. You're on the MJ Morning Show.
Hi, MJ. I'm just cracking up because in all of these years that I've listened to you, I've never had the luck of calling in and getting in on the first try.
All right. So you're new. You're a nurse.
Yeah, so I'm the one that just passed the NCLEX
Right.
that I had called in last
week. We
just-
talked about
Yeah. You're the new nurse that that just passed the RN exam. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes, so I do love my Hokas, and I will say that I bought a pair after doing some clinicals as a student and seeing a lot of the nurses wearing them. I do like them, but I will say it did change the way I walk.
Yeah.
There is something to that. I did feel a little funny when I was walking, but I love my On Clouds, and they do the same thing. It's an adjustment. Yeah, your feet have to get used to it. The one thing I do love about the Hokas is that I can sometimes roll my ankles, and the bases are so fat that it's an impossibility to roll your ankles in those shoes.
Well, it's like you're walking on marshmallows or something.
Yeah,
you know?
it gives you support and it takes pressure off of your spine.
I felt a little wobbly, and also the the On Clouds. Those are the OCs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I think of Orange County, down in the OC.
So do I.
So on the OC shoes, you see tons of people. I've never had a pair of those on, but those seem to be like one of the hip. Just give me my New Balance 990 version 6s or whatever they're up to all day long.
You got it, Boomer.
Yeah, shut up.
Look, I love Sauconys. My husband loves Sauconys.
Right.
He ran track for in college, and I love Sauconys. So there's something to be said about
Right.
the old school shoes that how they fit your feet. But sometimes you got to branch out and try something new.
All right, well, I did, and Michelle yanked them off my feet, essentially. Thank you, Lori. Chad is in Tampa. Hello, Chad.
Hey, MJ, how's it going?
Okay.
Very good. So,
Okay.
I've never owned them, but I've tried them on, and they definitely felt very, very weird and different.
They're supposed to. They give you extra cushioning to take pressure off of everything north of your ankles.
Maybe if I bought them and actually wore them for a while, who knows? But just trying them on was definitely weird.
Chad, this
All
is a
right.
very
That's when
uneducated
the-
call, Chad.
Chad,
And I love your guys' show, man.
Thank
MJ, you guys are awesome.
thank you,
Thank
Chad.
you,
I
Chad.
appreciate it. Hey, one question for you. Do you have all your teeth?
Yes.
All right, very good. Yeah, Michelle wants me to, again, ask random callers if they have their teeth. Chad, thank you for listening, pal.
Take care.
You bet. Catherine, Perth Amboy? Is that
I don't know.
why? Catherine, are you calling from Perth Amboy, New Jersey?
Yes, that's right.
Wow, right off the Garden State. All right, go ahead, Catherine.
I own 2 pairs of Hokas, and they have been great. Every other shoe I used to wear would make my feet hurt and also my back hurt. But ever since my doctor recommended Hokas, I've been walking well, and I don't pain up anymore.
All right, so they're good for you.
They are.
All right, Catherine, and tell me why you're listening in Perth Amboy.
Because Q105 is a great station, and I started listening to you recently, and I can't get you up here unless I have you on the app.
Yeah.
So
Okay, oh, yeah.
it's a great way to start the day.
All right, so much better than Elvis Duran on Z100?
Yes, definitely.
I agree. I agree. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Z
bye.
Morning Zoo on Z100. Hot rockin' Z the flamethrower. Z100.
Yeah, look at that. All right, let's grab Lee in Tampa. Lee, hi, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Welcome.
Hi, good morning. I was imagining, have you seen those videos where people put socks on their dogs and
Yeah.
then walking outside?
Yeah, so I saw that a
That's
lot.
you.
I saw that a lot in Manhattan because people are walking their dogs on the filthy sidewalks.
Mhm.
Yes, that is you with those Hokas on.
All right. Lee, I've seen videos where people put like socks on cats, and the cats
Yes,
walk
freaking out.
with just this freaky
Oh, no,
leg.
I've seen videos of people putting Scotch tape on cats' feet.
What?
That freaks them out as well.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like animal abuse.
Yeah.
So it was cruel and unusual punishment for you with those shoes.
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love my Hokas, but it's not, again, like Fester said, maybe you're special and you need your
I
you need your
agree.
you need your
He's special, all right.
Lee, you there? Lee, what happened to you?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
you
here.
just dropped out. All right, there you
All
are.
right.
All
Thanks,
Oh,
Lee.
I don't know. I'm here. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
right, Lee, have a great day. All right, let me grab a few more, then we're going to move on. Haley in Brooksville. Haley, MJ Morning Show, you're on. Welcome.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, Haley. Go ahead.
Long-time listener,
Thank-
first-time caller.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So we were calling. It's myself and my son. We listen to you every morning. We want you to wear the shoes tomorrow. Model them for us.
Yeah, wear the new shoes. Do you know where they are?
Yes. Well, Michelle, do I still have one of the older pairs or did I chuck those? I know I have a brand new pair
I have no idea.
in the box in my closet.
Haley, that's a great idea.
All right, I'll bring them
Yeah,
in.
we want to see what the gate looks like.
Yeah, wear them.
Oh
we want
my
to see.
gosh.
Let's make a video.
All right, so I have a brand new pair I know in the box. So maybe I'll put those on and just walk for a few minutes, and then we'll give those away.
You can
'Cause
walk-
they'll still be pretty much new.
Well, if you walk in the hallway here, it's carpeted, so they'll get nothing on the bottom.
All right. Thank you, Haley. Tell your son I'll consider it for tomorrow. All right, 2 more. Julie in Tampa. Look at the Hoka phones have exploded. Julie, Tampa, MJ Morning Show. You're up.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hi.
Hey, I just want to let you know my son Jackson, when he was 3 years old, he's 19 now, but when he was 3, he wore Crocs to school and broke his femur bone.
Oh, my God. At 3?
Yep, and he had to be in a body cast for 2 months.
What?
A femur? Put him in a body cast?
Oh,
Yep, it's the biggest bone in your body. It's the hardest bone to break, and
And
It
your
happened.
3-year-old broke them wearing Crocs?
yes.
I guess
Yep.
it's
I could
better.
have sued Crocs. I could have sued Crocs, but then I'd have to sue the daycare and my ex-husband, so it would have just been horrible. So
Wow.
we just stayed in bed for 8 weeks watching Cars. It was horrible.
And now he wears Hokas, right?
No.
All right.
You guys have a good day, everybody in Tampa. Hey.
Hey,
guys.
Julie. Thank you. All right. One last call. Mary Elizabeth. Hello, Mary Elizabeth in Tampa. Go ahead.
Hey, you guys, Hoka's rule. I own 2 pair. I own the running shoe and I own the hiking boot. And Fester's right. It makes you feel like you're walking on marshmallows at the same time. It supports your feet, your ankle, your knees, your hips, and your spine. My body has neuropathy, and I'll tell you that my body doesn't hurt when I have my Hokas on.
I'm telling you.
And by the way, MJ, your gait your walk must need to be corrected. I'm a track and field coach, and when you already walk funny and you put on a good pair of shoes, you have to wear them so that your body will correct itself.
Okay, all
so
right.
if it looks funny, it's only because you need them.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Coach Mary Elizabeth, and when you wear your Hokas, it feels like you're walking on what?
Air. It makes you feel really, really light. The shoes are so
Does it ever
light.
make you feel like
Even
you're
the
walking on
hiking boots-
sunshine?
Hey, listen, even the
No,
hiking boot
that
is light.
is right here, Fester. Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah. All right, thank you, Mary Catherine Gallagher. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
Have a good day, you guys.
Thanks, Coach. Oh, I should have told her about when I threw shot put for like 3 weeks in track and field.
Man, the Hoka. Andrew's turning people away.
I'm telling you, MJ, people are passionate about their Hokas.
I guess there are more Hoka fans than not. You like the video? If so, go ahead and click like, share, subscribe, and get more.